Here's where Mike Mutzel talks about low-fat America. Now let's listen close. It's hard to believe what he's saying, so maybe we have to read between the words.
They have are the very foods that proponents of the so-called sugar diet are advocating. Most people are not eating exorbitant amounts of fat. They're having highly processed forms of sugar, from sugar in yogurt, sugar.
He's talking about most people. He's in the USA, I think.
They're having highly processed forms of sugar, from sugar in yogurt, sugar in sugar-sweetened beverages, soda pops, or Starbucks, or boba tea. You know, there's all of these things going on. People are afraid of fat for the most part. So,
saying people are afraid of fat. Weird. And is Mike Mutzel making this video from 1987? People being afraid of fat? Eating yogurt? This guy's way behind. It's like he just came out of the 80s. And then he lists a lot of the same foods in each diet, sugar diet and the SAD diet. He's ignoring what other foods the general public is eating.
When I hear Cole and all these other people saying that fat is the problem, they're really echoing the poor nutrition advice that we've been told for the past 60 years, really. Most people are having too much highly processed forms of carbohydrates.
Yeah, they are. That's not all they're having, though.
Most people are not eating exorbitant amounts of fat. They're having...
Yes, they are. Think about it. Most of what people eat is fast food. There's fat in the meat, there's fat in the milkshakes, and then things are fried in fat. The fat gets into the food, and as if there isn't enough fat on top of the pizza crust, there was that trend where they were starting to pump cheese into the crust. Only in America. And now we got low carbers making crust and bread out of cheese and nuts and seeds.
Highly processed forms of sugar.
Yeah.
From sugar in yogurt,
Sugar in yogurt. Okay, yogurt. I suppose there's low-fat yogurt. But people aren't just eating yogurt. Think of these little things. It's going to leave you hungry. And tonight are you going to binge? There's those midnight ice cream binges that they don't count or tell anybody about, except when they get on the internet. And people tell you the truth. It's funny. It's ironic that the internet is filled with lies and truth like never before. Talking about fast food. Just a bunch of fat in fast food. And if people do cook, breakfast is still bacon and eggs a lot because people think carbs are making them fat. And bacon and eggs have been a staple since the 1950s. And what's for dinner? Maybe people who weren't around in the late 1900s don't remember that commercial. I haven't seen this in a while, so I just went to look it up. Watch what happens when I type beef, and now I'm going to type an I. There it is. They really hit America hard with that catchphrase. 93.
Another day is drawing to a close, and all kinds of people all over the country are heading home for dinner. And no matter who they are, or what they do, or where they make their homes, chances are their favorite dinners have at least one thing in common. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
They said it! Probably the most popular ingredient in American dinners for the last 40 years. Tacos, hamburgers, pizza, even pasta. What do they put in it? Beef. I kept scrolling through that list because I know that when you keep looking, you keep finding. I found a commercial here that says it's from 2001. That ad campaign went on for a long time. There's a lot of money in beef.
Grandma's here! Grandma's here! Grandma's here! Huh?
Eat and eat beef entrees. The old-fashioned family meal, ready in about 10 minutes.
Mom?
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Now back to this jerk.
afraid of fat for the most part. So when I hear Cole and all these other people saying that fat is the problem, they're really echoing the poor nutrition advice.
This guy made a whole bunch of nutritional fallacies. What's disturbing is he has a degree in biology and an MS, Mike Mutzel M.S. People, I had to double check. MS, Master of Science. That's what that means, people. He has an MS in clinical nutrition.
Kids are now taking polypharmacy when it comes to amphetamines and antidepressants, and we know that more and more people are plant-based than ever.
Seriously?
If you're not getting adequate protein and essential amino acids that are not present in plants,
Even his regular viewers, a whole bunch of just almost all negative comments. It's kind of embarrassing and disturbing for our society that this is the trend now.
Am I going to issue a reaction video based upon someone splitting hairs using semantics and trying to make themselves sound actually more intelligent than me? No, I'm not going to issue a reaction video based upon that. And especially when they have a picture of me looking like a clown. So I'm not.